What's going on, everybody? We are back at it once again. As requested by many of you, I'm gonna show you today how to get a decent gear, probably the best you can get right now once you dink level 60. So the first thing you wanna do is probably run PvP missions to get PvP faction armor that you absolutely need for PvP mainly, because it has that one perk called Resilient. I'm gonna show you later on what it does, what stats it gives. So what I found is the best way to get tokens for that gear is running PvP missions over here in Reekwater. For syndicates, it drags you over here on this spot. You have to kill boars, so I would not really waste time with that because there's quite a few people. You might not get enough of them just in time. So I'm just focused on those two, gather intel, hold the ground in this area, go back. You can get around 4,000 to 5,000 tokens, depends on the boar quest, every like 6 minutes. So I'm thinking that those PvP missions might be the same or similar to other factions as well, Marauders or Covenants. Another good way to get faction tokens is actually Mountain Home right here from your faction leader. But I haven't personally tested it. But this could also be another good spot if Freakwater is just stacked with people. So after you get your full faction gear, which costs like 105,000 tokens, it takes about 3 hours of grinding those PvP missions, which is not that bad. You will get this armor. You can get running full heavy for this build, so it is strength and constitution. And the main reason why you want this armor for PvP is that resilient perk over there. Critical hits deal 4.5% less damage too. This is an absolute must for PvP, so that's why this is so good, and in my opinion, kind of easy to get as well, considering how strong it is. Decent gear score as well, but keep in mind that this faction armor does not account for your watermark system right here. So watermark system basically means once you're level 60, the more gear score you have, the better gear you will drop from mobs, better gear score. That way you can reach 600 gear score. And when it comes to weapons, so-called weapon quests at level 60 that you can unlock. First, it starts here in Eastburn Outpost. It's just north of Brightwood, right here, as you can see. You have to do all quests in Eastburn Outpost. There is a specific quest, only one that you need to do, but I just did all quests in there just to be sure. From Eastburn, it will lead you over the bridge that you have to find a letter, a note that is over here. It's kind of hard to see because it's on the stone that has snow on it, so it is on this side, on the left side if you go. You will then have to find a second note in this little village, which is right in here, right in this building. You can just go through without killing the mobs, getting the note. It will lead you to this outpost, Cleaves Point, and again, do all quests here. You can also get a nice earring from this outpost, finishing the last quest, which is right here. Constitution, Refreshing Luck, kind of good. I will show later on how to get that legendary that you see right there. This one. So, you will finish all quests in Cleaves Point. After that, you will have quests unlocked up here in Mountain Home. So again, do all these quests in Mountain Home. After that, you should have all the weapon quests unlocked. But for that, keep in mind, you need level 60 and 20 weapon mastery, which is maxed out, depending on what weapon you want. I also recommend to do quests in this place as well, Mountain Rise, because you can get absolutely best in slot amulet you can get right now, even for casters, which is Infinity Crystal, Strength, very good roll, 23, Divine, Fortified, and Health. This is the best traits you can get for your jewelry. Divine, you gain more health from incoming healing effects. They should account for the food and potions and Berserk heal as well. I'm not 100% sure on that, so take it with a grain of salt. I need to do some more testing on that. But it's not that hard to do. Solo, it's a bit harder, so I recommend running with somebody, those quests. So this is the necklace. And the weapon quest will unlock. You will see random quest marks on the map. So, for example, in this area, I think it's musket. This is where I got the hatchet from. Right here. Ice Golem, for example, you can take here. Great Axe is in this outpost, Valor Hold, in Eden Grove. This one is kind of hard to do, I'm not gonna lie. Same with Rapier. Some of these weapons from these quests have kind of bad traits, like for example, Great Axe right here. This is not ideal at all. Merlin is not a good skill. Corrupted Bane, okay for PvE, but for PvP overall, not too good. This is the Hatchet. Pearl Rush, okay, not the worst. I still prefer Raging Torrent, as you could see from my build. But overall, for the damage and high gear score, you would probably want to do these because it will deal a lot of damage. So moving on to the earring right here, Ill-Gotten Gain. Those 3 perks are the best, again, you can get, best in slot. Very high gear score as well, well, the starting for level 60. High constitution roll, you can change the gem in this jewelry, by the way, which is very good thing. Also in these quest weapons as well. As you can see, I put opals in it. So for this earring, you will want to farm an elite called 4-man Herald. It's a musketeer. It's an easy mob to grind, to kill, solo. Has a very quick respawn as well. It can be kinda overwhelmed by people in the time being, because people will find out about it as well sooner or later. Because you will get a quest from this outpost there anyway. It's in this place called Lower Slag Mine. Recommended level 54. You'll get a quest there anyway, but you'll find him. He also drops a named musket, which is kind of good. Also all kinds of purples as well. I did wear full luck gear because he's easy to kill. At level 60, you should not have a problem, or even earlier. My friend at level 51, 53 got it as well. So this should be this should get you to fully geared out character, like me, myself. I currently have 546 gear score with this loadout. Don't mind this shield, by the way, as I'm running full heavy. I don't mind the weight load from the shield. It's only for pure cosmetics. As you can see, it just completes my great tags. Just cosmetic style points. And yeah, that should be pretty much it. If you guys have any more questions, you know where to find me. You know where to hit me up. So thank you guys for watching, and see you next time. Take it easy.